Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOURFRINDS and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you're as excited as I am about what's unfolding in Washington, you're going to love what we have on tap today. We're talking about a potential game changer for the Commanders, something that could elevate this team to new heights. The NFL offseason is always buzzing, but this particular story has caught fire because it's all about adding a proven playmaker to an already promising roster. And I'm telling you, if this signing comes through, it might just be the piece that pushes Washington into serious playoff contention in 2024. So let's dive into what's happening behind the scenes, what it could mean for the team, and why fans should be genuinely excited about this possibility. The Washington Commanders have been making a lot of moves, both on and off the field, to improve their roster ahead of the next NFL season. One of the most talked about topics among fans and analysts alike is the team's effort to bolster their receiving core. Now, we all know that in today's NFL, a dynamic and reliable wide receiver can be the difference maker between a good team and a great one. The Commanders have been aware of this for some time, and they're actively looking to add a player who can not only stretch the field but also consistently rack up yards after the catch, creating mismatches and opening up opportunities for their quarterback. And here's where it gets really interesting. There's a strong rumor circulating that the team has their eye on an elite free agent receiver, someone who has a track record of surpassing 1,000 yards in a single season. Yes, you heard that right. The possibility of acquiring an free agent with a proven 1,000-yard season under his belt has fans buzzing. Why is this such a big deal? Well, first, because it's not just about adding a player who can make catches, but about bringing in a guy who can transform the offense. Imagine the impact of having a receiver who commands respect from defenses, who can be trusted to make tough catches in clutch moments, and who can consistently produce big plays. That's exactly what this player has done in his career so far. Over the past few seasons, he's been a reliable target, often finishing with over 1,000 yards, and he's known for his route running, his ability to gain yards after the catch, and his knack for making plays when it matters most. The Commanders' front office has been working diligently behind the scenes to make this happen. They see the potential, they see the need, and they're not shy about pursuing top-tier talent. The team's coaching staff, especially the offensive coordinators, have been analyzing film, assessing how this player would fit into their scheme, and considering what adjustments might be necessary to maximize his impact. The general manager and owner have also been involved in negotiations, working to create a package that's attractive for the player while also aligning with the team's salary cap and strategic goals. It's a delicate balancing act, but all signs point towards a positive outcome. Now, don't forget, the NFC East is a fiercely competitive division. The Philadelphia Eagles, Dallas Cowboys, and New York Giants all have their strengths, and adding a player of this caliber could really tip the scales in Washington's favor. The team has already shown flashes of promise last season, but consistency and depth are what truly separate playoff teams from those that fall short. A reliable, high-yardage receiver can be the X factor that pushes the Commanders closer to the top of the division, perhaps even challenging the Eagles' dominance. This kind of addition would also provide much-needed relief for the quarterback, who has shown flashes of brilliance but needs more weapons to truly unlock his full potential. As the talks progress, fans are eagerly waiting for official confirmation. And why wouldn't they be? Because bringing in a player of this caliber isn't just about the stats, it's about the message it sends. It shows that Washington is serious about competing now, about not just rebuilding but contending. It's about creating a roster that can compete with anyone in the league and, more importantly, take the next step toward reaching the Super Bowl. And let's be honest, with the team's recent draft picks, development of young talent, and this potential signing, the pieces are starting to come together for something special. Meanwhile, the fans are dreaming of what this offense could look like with a true game-breaker added to the mix. Think about the possibilities: a quarterback with a new trusted target, a receiver who can turn a slant route into a 70-yard touchdown, and a unit that can strike quickly and keep defenses on their heels. The chemistry, the explosiveness, these are the ingredients that can turn a good offense into a truly elite one. And if this signing happens, it could be the spark that ignites a new chapter for the Washington Commanders. Now, of course, there's always some suspense involved in free agency. Negotiations can be complex, and sometimes the player's preferences or the team's strategic interests can slow things down. But sources close to the situation suggest that the Commanders are optimistic about their chances. They've made a compelling offer, and the players' camp has expressed interest. The next few days could be crucial, and fans should stay tuned because an official announcement might be just around the corner. When that happens, you can bet that the entire fan base will be celebrating and the media hype will only grow louder. But it's not just about this one player. It's about what this move signifies for the franchise. It shows a commitment to winning, a desire to build a balanced and explosive offense, and an understanding that to take the next step, you need to make bold moves. The team's recent draft classes have been promising, with young talents like J.K.Dobbins and Curtis Samuel showing flashes of brilliance. But what they really need now is that veteran presence, that reliable chain mover, someone who has been there, done that, and can make an instant impact. And let's not forget about the coaching staff. Head coach Ron Rivera and offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy are known for their strategic thinking and ability to get the most out of their players. Adding a seasoned receiver with a proven track record of 1,000-yard seasons aligns perfectly with their vision of a balanced offense. It will give the team more flexibility, more options, and ultimately more chances to succeed. Imagine the confidence boost for the quarterback knowing he has a dependable target who can create separation, win contested catches, and make plays when the game is on the line. Looking ahead, if this move materializes, it will be a huge boost for the team's morale. The locker room will feel energized, the fans will be excited, and the entire NFC East will have to reevaluate their strategies. The Commanders, with this new addition, could become one of the most dangerous teams in the league. And that's what makes this story so compelling. It's about potential, about a team on the rise, and about making a statement that Washington is back in the hunt for championship glory. Now, I know many of you are wondering, what exactly are the chances? Well, as of now, the negotiations are still ongoing, but all signs point to a positive outcome. The player has expressed interest in joining a team with a strong vision and a clear plan for success, and the Commanders have the resources and the motivation to make it happen. Plus, they're not just looking for a stopgap, they want a guy who can be a centerpiece of their offense for years to come. That kind of commitment from both sides is promising. And while we wait for the official news, it's worth reflecting on how this could change the face of the team. The Commanders have been on the cusp of something special for a while now. The last few seasons have shown flashes of potential, but consistency and depth have been issues. A move like this could finally give them the missing piece to turn promises into results. It's about creating a cohesive, versatile, and explosive offense that can compete with the best of the best, especially in a division as tough as the NFC East. To wrap it all up, folks, keep your eyes peeled and ears open because this story is far from over. The Washington Commanders are making waves, and if they manage to land this free agent receiver, it could be the start of something truly exciting. The team is aiming high, and with this kind of addition, the road to another Super Bowl appearance could become a lot clearer. The offseason is always full of surprises, but this one has all the makings of a move that could define the franchise for years to come. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential signing? Do you think it's the missing piece for a playoff run? Are you confident that this move will help elevate the team to the next level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. We love engaging with you, and your insights help shape the conversation around this exciting development. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, more insights, and all the latest news from the Washington Commanders. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and keep dreaming big because this season could be one of the most thrilling yet. Thanks for watching, and as always, let's go Commanders.